Hello class, my name is Grant Burns and I'm here discussing the historical reflection paper. If we think back to last class, we discussed the Colin Kaepernick taking a knee during the national anthem topic, and we discussed how people perceived it, what should be done, why they were doing it, and how there's two sides to every story. I decided to take a different route with the same issue on hand. I decided to talk about the American hero Pat Tillman, which was also discussed in our last class, and what he did that was so remarkable and really isn't seen anymore since he's done it. Pat Tillman was a very successful football player. He played football his entire life, was a star athlete for his high school team, ended up getting a full ride scholarship to play football at Arizona State. Being a star at Arizona State got him major looks from NFL scouts, which led him to go into the NFL Combine. Tillman was later drafted by the Arizona Cardinals, where he was a standout linebacker, safety, and defensive back. In 2002, during the spring off-season for him, Tillman decided that there was much more. He felt like there was much more to life than playing football. And his family, both his grandpa and his father, had done time in the service. So Tillman hangs up his cleats and his pads and trades them in for boots and a weapon. He's deployed as an Army Ranger to Afghanistan. And then, unfortunately, on April 22nd, 2004, Tillman is struck by a bullet that was believed to come from enemy lines and was perceived as so. News comes back that Tillman had died. It was a couple years later where the real story of what happened exactly that day in 2004 to Tillman was released. I found out that, unfortunately for Tillman, his platoon that he was leading on the hillside that day hadn't taken the time to really see who was in their scope. As a result, Tillman was killed by friendly fire on his own platoon. The Rangers were told to keep this story quiet. They didn't want anyone knowing, not even Pat Tillman's family. And it's ironic to think about how people like Tillman gave up a football career where every childhood dreams of playing a professional sport, but he gives that up to protect our freedom. But nowadays, people, when we go to honor our freedom and sing the national anthem, are disrespecting it by taking a knee. And I understand that some people have different political views and have different sides to every story, but at the same time, we need to remember that Pat Tillman gave up his life for our country, and there's many men and women across the world that are giving their lives for our freedom. So, in my opinion, we need to keep them in our thoughts when we're singing the national anthem and respect it. Thank you.